Welcome to this topic, projection of solid. Last time I explained one sum on projection of solid. Let us review that sum and then we will see few more sums. I have two lectures today. This one and the third one also I am taking. So if you have any doubt on projection of solids, you can get it cleared in today's lecture so that you can do it very well in the examination. So I will start with the sum that I explained that day. Okay, so can you all see this projection of solid? All those who are present and absent, they can get it cleared. If you have any doubt, I am going to repeat it for all the students. A question says that a square prism. Now, when you are solving a sum on prism, okay, prism. It can be of any shape: square, triangle, pentagon, hexagon, anything. When you are solving a shape on sum on prism, remember that always the one view will be a rectangle like this. One view will be a rectangle like this, and the other view, that is this view, will be the shape of the prism. If it is square, then this will be square. If it is triangle, then this will be triangle. So if this sum comes in the examination, it comes for 12 marks, at least 12 marks. So you can start getting the marks from by reading the first few words of the question. Square prism. So if you draw square prism, so you draw square and you draw a rectangle. Okay, then also you will get 1 mark or 2 marks. But then that position has to be correct. Whether this rectangle is in the front view or top view, that you have to correctly identify. Okay, so even if you draw this much, you will get out of 12 marks, you will get 3 marks out of 12 marks only for drawing this, and then so on. So I am reading the question: a square prism 20 mm side and 70 mm axis. So 70 mm axis means it's the length of the axis from this point to this point, and it is imaginary line. Axis is imaginary line. So it means that, in other words, that the height of this prism is 70 mm. Okay, and what is 20 mm? 20 mm, since it is square, so all are 20. All are 20 here. All edges are 20 mm. Now is resting on HP. Is resting on HP means which view should touch the XY line? Front view should touch the XY line. Since it is resting on HP, so front view should touch the XY line. And it is resting on HP on what? It's resting on one of its edge. It's resting on one of its edge. So when it is resting on one of its edge, means it cannot rest completely. So just a minute. I'm turning on the camera. You can see. I don't have any rectangular part. Okay, I can show this. Okay, so can you see this? This is a square, not a square prism. This is a rectangular prism. Why rectangular prism? Because this shape is a rectangle. You all can pin me so that you can see me. This shape is a rectangle, and this is the prism. So front view, top view, side view. I'm sorry. From when you see it from the front, it will be a rectangle. Okay, this is the prism. Which prism? Rectangular prism. But the question here now is of square prism. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether it is a square or rectangular prism. What is written in the next sentence here? It is written that is resting on one of its edge on the HP. Okay, so pay attention. HP means if you see, this is HP. Okay, this is HP, horizontal plane. No, this is resting on HP like this. Is it resting like this? Completely? No, it's not resting completely. It is resting such that on one of its edge. Now, in order to rest this on one of its edge, what we have to do is we'll have to tilt it like this. Then only it can rest on one of its edge. Are you understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it has to rest on one of its edge. So for that, we will tilt it. Now it can rest on one of its edge like this. Correct? And if it is said that it is resting on one of its corner, one of its corner, then it has to be rotated like this so that it can rest on one of its corner. You can see it's resting now on the corner, resting on the corner. Okay. However, I can rotate it, but it is now resting on its corner. Now, when it is resting on its corner on HP, or it's resting on its edge on HP, to which axis it is inclined? The axis of this prism is inclined to which plane? Horizontal plane or vertical plane?
Horizontal, sir.
Horizontal plane. All of you understand this? All of you understand this? That
Yes,
whenever, yes, whenever it is inclined to HP, inclined to HP, it may either rest on its edge or corner. Either it will rest on edge or it will rest on corner when it is inclined to HP. Similarly, see if it is inclined to VP, this is VP. Okay. Now this is the first quadrant. This is VP. Now if it is resting like this, it means it is resting on VP. You can see it is resting on VP. The entire solid is resting on VP. But then now it will be made inclined to VP. How will we make it inclined to VP? Can you see this? I am making it inclined to VP. And you can see the inclination here. You can see the inclination. See, this is VP. This is the object resting on VP, and now inclined to VP, and now inclined to VP, inclined to VP. Either it can be inclined to VP such that it is resting on the base edge, or it can rest on its corner. Is this concept clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Sir, but difference between edge and corner, can you explain, sir?
Yes, difference between edge and corner. So this is called as corner. This is called as corner. This is called as corner. See, whenever I am saying corner, it means it has to be 1 point only. Corner will be 1 point only. But whenever it is edge will be this. Edge will be this line. Either this or this. Okay, any edge that will be mentioned in the question. Which edge? This is the edge. Which is the corner? This one is the corner, or this one is the corner. So there are two corners here and two corners here. Is this clear to all of you? Corner.
Yes, sir. Yeah, understood.
Yeah. Now see this edge and corner in the here in the screen. When I am saying it is resting on edge, see, resting on edge means here. How many points should be there? 2 points, because edge is formed by 2 points. And when I am saying it is resting on corner, that time here how many points should be there? 1 point. You can see this position of plane. See, this one is resting on what? Corner, correct? Corner. Can you see this? A is a corner. But if it is resting here, then this is what? Edge. This is what? Edge. This is edge and this is corner. Similarly, in case of the prism, it is mentioned that it is resting on one of its edge on the HP. So since it is resting on edge on the HP, means it is inclined to HP. Now, whenever we are drawing the projections, that time we have to first determine whether it is inclined to HP or inclined to VP. Now see, this is inclined to HP, So first we have to consider it parallel to HP. We have to consider it as perpendicular to HP. I am writing it here. If the solid is inclined to HP. Now, what do you mean by solid is inclined to HP? It means that axis of solid is inclined to HP. Axis. You can see this is the axis of the solid. This one is the axis. Can you see this is the axis? This one is the axis. This is inclined to HP. Okay. So whenever it is mentioned that the solid or axis of solid is inclined to HP, we draw initial condition or stage 1, initial condition or stage 1, like perpendicular to HP. perpendicular to HP. So in this case, our axis is inclined to HP. So initially we will draw it perpendicular to HP. And when you will draw it perpendicular to HP, you have to take care of the top view, that top view should have edge. Top view should be in such a way that the front view should show edge at this point. A dash, B dash should be edge. And had it been corner, then your top view would have been drawn like this. Top view would have been drawn like this. So that here how many points we are getting? Only 1 point. When we get 1 point, when there is a corner. So is this much clear to all of you? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Clear? Because this is the initial condition. This you have to understand, and then later on more things will come. But initially, if you understand this, because see, if you make mistake in drawing this, all other views will be wrong. All other views will be wrong. The solution that we will draw will be the solution to some of the question, but not to this given question. जो तुम ड्रॉ करोगे वो सही रहेगा, लेकिन वो इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर नहीं रहेगा, किसी और क्वेश्चन का आंसर हो जाएगा. इफ यू चेंज द व्यू और लोकेशन, फ्रंट व्यू को टॉप व्यू में बना दिया या इस स्क्वायर को ऐसे 45 डिग्री पे ड्रॉ किया, तो दैट विल बी करेक्ट. मे बी यू विल गेट करेक्ट आंसर, बट नॉट फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन, फॉर सम अदर क्वेश्चन. Also you have to remember that the front view should touch the xy line. See, it is touching xy line. Why? Because it is resting on HP. Now how to name this? We have bottom and we have top surface. पहले तो प्लेन था तो एक ही surface था. Now we have given thickness and we have made it solid. So there are how many surfaces? This is one top surface and one bottom surface. You can see this is one top surface and one bottom surface. So we'll name the surface as A dash, then A, B, C and D. So here what we will get? C dash, D dash. Here what will we get? A dash, B dash. Similarly, to name the top surface, again A के जगह पे 1 लिखते हैं, B जगह पे वहाँ पे 2 लिखेंगे, C के जगह पे 3 लिखेंगे, 4 के जगह पे D लिखेंगे. So here get front view notation as 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. This is the initial first stage. This should be correct. Then other stage will be correct. Again, I am asking if anyone has any doubt, any question. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, no questions. Okay. Also remember that the top view, how far this top view should be from the xy line? Is it given in the question that the top view should be this much at this much distance? Not at all mentioned. So you can draw it at any distance, and conveniently we take it at 20 mm. ठीक है, ये पहला स्टेज हो गया. So always remember, if it is inclined to HP, first draw it perpendicular to HP. Similarly, if it is inclined to VP, then we draw it as initial condition में perpendicular to VP. Now, what will we do in second stage? In second stage, we want it resting on HP, on its edge. तो edge कौन सा है? Either AB is edge or CD is edge. Either AB or CD, मतलब या तो ये edge या फिर ये वाला edge. ठीक है, ये दोनों edge को consider करेंगे हम. We can consider this edge also, this edge and this edge also, but it is inclined to HP, so that we will consider this edge. Okay. Now, if we consider these two edge, either we can incline it in this direction, जो ऐसे किया है, or we can also incline it in this direction. ऐसे भी कर सकते थे. Both are correct. Okay. I inclined it in this direction. Now, what is this point? This point is C dash, D dash. अभी देखो sequence देखो कैसे आएगा draw करने का. So first we will draw this number 1. Change the color of pen. We'll start with this. This will be number 1. First we'll draw this. Then next we'll draw this. Now third, what will we do? The same thing, number 2 will draw inclined. So how will you draw? We'll note this point here, C dash, D dash. फिर यहाँ से we will draw a line, this line, A dash, which line? A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, this horizontal line. But this should be drawn at what angle? 45 degree. because axis is making 45 degree. So this is how much? This is always 90 degree. This is always 90 degree. So this has to be 45. So this will also be 45. Okay. Then we'll draw this line. Then this line will be drawn. This line will be drawn perpendicular to this line. इसको perpendicular draw करेंगे ये line. ठीक है. Then we know this. How much is this? 70. So इसको 70 लेंगे. फिर यहाँ से we'll draw horizontal line which is perpendicular to this vertical line. And from here also we'll draw and construct this rectangle. Then we'll project this in the top view. This is number 4. This is number 4. Step number 4 to project it in the top view. Now this is very easy. Project it from this view and project it from this view. Wherever the points meet, give the name to those points, and we have given the name to those points like that. Is this much clear to all of you? Any doubt in this?
Sir, I had a doubt in the first one, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in the first one it should be 1A, na, sir?
It should be 1A.
Yes, sir.
Which one? This one?
Yes, sir.
So I have written 1 here, I have written A here.
Oh, I thought it's A dash. Sorry.
No, I also thought it's A dash, but then I found that there is no 1, so this is 1.
Okay, sir. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, no issue. So I think this is clear to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Sir, but can you show once, sir, how will we make that top view, sir?
This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for this, what will we do? Pay attention for each and every point. How many points we have? We have 8 points. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 8 points. So how will you plot it? A will come on this line. So A will go like this. And from here, A will come here. So this is A1. Then B will go on this line. B will come on this line. So B1 will be this. Similarly, C will come on this line. And C is coming from here. So C point will be this. And similarly, D point will be this. Okay, and similarly 1, 2, 3, 4 point will be this. Now understand the sequence. How will we join these points? How will we join these points? See, this is the base. This is the base. What is the name of the base? A, B, C, D. So do we have a line from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A? Do we have a line joining A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we have line joining from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. Okay, so we will construct this first. Okay, forget about this dotted line right now. Okay, इसके बारे में बाद में देखते हैं. So we will construct this completely. Then we also have a line joining from 1 to 2 to C, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1. So where is 1? 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1. Clear? Next, we also have a line joining from A to 1, B to 2, C to 3, and D to 4. So we'll join the line from A to 1, B to 2, C to 3, and D to 4. Like this, we'll join all the lines. Okay. Now out of these lines, see, if you incline this, I will incline it for you. And after inclining, how will you see this? This will be seen something like this. Okay, so you will see it like this after inclination. What I have drawn here is this. So after inclination, you will see it like this. So when you will see from the top view, you will see all the lines. Only this line cannot be seen. Which one? Cannot be seen? This one. This one will not be seen from the top view. क्योंकि ये तो नीचे से है ना, it's from the bottom part. So this cannot be seen. Also note that this line and this line will not be seen. But on these lines we are drawing the continuous line. So अगर dotted line है कहीं पे, and if you are drawing continuous line on the dotted line, you will see only continuous line. So everywhere else except this, everywhere except this, what? All other lines will be seen. So only this line will be dotted line. This line will be dotted line. All other lines will be continuous lines. Clear to all of you? Any other doubt?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, students. So we'll see one more sum now. We'll see one more sum, and hope that will clear your doubt. So in this lecture, I am going to take the third lecture also, as I told you. In this lecture, I am taking one more sum of pentagon, and I am not inclining it the third to VP also. Okay, that we'll see in the third lecture. अभी इसी को फिर से एक बार repeat करते हैं, a different sum. We can you can also write with me. So I think I will take a sum of pentagon or hexagon. Say a pentagonal prism having base edge 25 mm and axis height 60 mm is resting on HP on one of its corner. So can you imagine this? Can you imagine this, all of you? Can you imagine that a pentagonal prism? So pentagonal prism, so we have kept it straight, vertically straight. So in front view we will see a rectangle. In top view we will see a pentagon. We don't know how will we draw the pentagon, but right now we know that since it is inclined to HP, where it is written inclined to HP? It's not written, but how am I saying that it is inclined to HP? Yes?
It's resting on HP on one of its corner.
Correct. It's resting on HP on one of its corner. Means first we have to rest it on the HP so that then its base can be lifted up. Its base can be lifted up and it will be made inclined to HP. So it is inclined to HP. So all of you understood now. It is inclined to HP. So initially I can say that this pentagon would be like this, something like this. See, this initial thought should come in your mind. Initially this will be like this, and then it will be inclined such that something like this, or we can also incline it in this direction, whichever direction we want. And here we have to draw pentagon now, resting on HP on one of its corner. So if I am inclining it like this, say this is condition 1 and this is condition 2, I can either solve it by 1 or solve it by 2. If I am solving it by 1, then this should be a what? Yes, this point should be what?
Sir, this should
एज
be
एज होगा ना सर, वो कॉर्नर थोड़ी ना होगा।
हाँ,
ऐसा अगर लीन करेंगे सर तो वो एज होगा ना।
क्यों एज होगा? हमको तो कॉर्नर पे रेस्ट करना है ना उसको। सो इफ यू ड्रॉ इट लाइक दिस तो कॉर्नर नहीं मिलेगा इधर। हियर कॉर्नर मीन्स हियर वी हैव कॉर्नर, मीन्स दिस इज द कॉर्नर। एनी अदर डाउट टू एनी स्टूडेंट?
हाँ सर, कॉर्नर ही आएगा ना सर।
ठीक है, करेक्ट है, समझा सबको? यहाँ पर कॉर्नर चाहिए, वी वांट कॉर्नर हियर एट ए, सपोज एट ए वी वांट कॉर्नर, so at this is A, this should be corner, then only we can rest it like this. Clear? Now if I incline it like this, number 2, then what will happen? it will incline like this. Then what is this? How many points we have here? Is it a corner now?
Yes, sir.
Is it a
No,
corner
sir.
now?
Edge.
H. So is this correct?
No, sir.
So this will not be correct. This will not be correct. So if you incline it like this, in this direction, this will not be correct. Now, in order to incline it in this direction, you will have to draw it like this. You will have to draw the pentagon like this. And now, this pentagon, which can be inclined like this. Here we will get a corner. Now this is correct. This one, say, how will we match the column? Say P1, see with P1. Say P2 with P2, like this. Is this much clear to all of you? This is a basic thing which all of you should understand. If you don't understand this, आगे करने में कुछ मतलब नहीं है, आगे पढ़ाने में भी मतलब नहीं, इतना नहीं समझा हुआ तो. Any sort of question, किधर से इंक्लाइन करना है, इधर से करना है, उधर से करना है, कैसे ड्रॉ करना है, फ्रंट व्यू में ही हमने रेक्टेंगल क्यों बनाया, टॉप व्यू में पेंटागन क्यों बनाया, इसमें से कोई भी डाउट किसी को भी है तो पूछो.
सर
ये
बट
नहीं समझा.
बेसिकली लाइक सर जिधर आपने ऑब्जेक्ट रखा है उसके हिसाब से सर हम लोग को ड्राइंग करना है ना, जो बनाना है सर वही ना.
यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस इंक्लिनेशन.
यस सर.
ये कहीं पे भी कर सकते हो, ये कहीं पे भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन जिधर करना है उस हिसाब से ऑब्जेक्ट ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा. करेक्ट. आइदर यू ड्रॉ इट लाइक दिस और लाइक दिस. तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन वेयर यू वांट टू इंक्लाइन, यू ड्रॉ इट इन दैट वे. हमारे पास स्पेस कहाँ पर है उस पर डिपेंड है. अगर ऐसे इंक्लाइन करेंगे तो इधर ज़्यादा जगह चाहिए हमको इस साइड में. ओके. एक्चुअल में जगह तो सेम ही लगने वाला है, बट देन आफ्टर सॉल्विंग मेनी सम्स, जनरली व्हाट हैपेंस इन बुक, दे हैव इंक्लाइंड इट लाइक दिस ओनली. So this is also correct, this is not wrong. It's your choice, completely your choice. But then accordingly, as you said correctly, accordingly you have to draw this top view. And then from top view only you can project the front view. Because we know this length, ये कितना दिया है, 60 दिया है. But this is not 25, this is not 25. है ना, ये 25 नहीं है. Which one is not 25? This is 60. This is 60. But this is not 25. This is not 25. 25 is what? 25 is this. And then this total will be, I don't know how much it will be. Only after drawing the pentagon we'll come to know how much is this total. इतना क्वेश्चन समझा है सबको? किसी को डाउट है?
नो सर.
ठीक है. now when I am inclining it, okay, when I am inclining it, I have to read the complete question. Otherwise, I may incline it in, I may draw it in the wrong direction, the top view. See why I am saying it is wrong. See, I can also draw pentagon like this, correct? I can also draw pentagon like this. And in that case, in this case also, what we have here? Corner. And then we can incline it like this. Is this not correct? Is this not correct?
Yes sir, it's correct. But
Okay, but then observe the difference between this one. Observe the difference between, say, x and y. So what is the difference between x and y? This edge is vertical here. This edge is vertical. Here, this edge is horizontal. So if the condition is given in the question that, this edge should be horizontal or this edge should be vertical, then depending on that we will either draw x or we will draw y, depending on the condition. If nothing is mentioned in the question, ऐसा कुछ नहीं, बस इतना ही क्वेश्चन है जितना तुम लोग देख रहे हो स्क्रीन पे, उतने अगर क्वेश्चन है, so this is correct, this is also correct. ठीक है?
yes sir, yeah.
Okay, so I think all of you are understanding this and there is no doubt to any student.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, students. Okay, very good. Now we'll continue with the question. So it is resting on HP on one of its corner. Now we want the inclination with the HP. Okay. So I am writing the axis is inclined to HP at 30 degree. Axis is inclined to HP at 30 degree. Okay. So it is almost similar to this question. Only difference is, instead of this square or rectangle, we will draw pentagon. Rest of the things are same. Okay. So we'll solve this. And I'm going to give one more condition here. The Okay, first we'll solve this, then I will add the condition afterwards. Okay, let us solve this much first. You all can solve in your sketchbook or a rough book, whatever you are solving in. You can solve and then you can check what I am drawing here. So what I am doing is, initially I am drawing it like this. Then what will we do? We'll project it. We'll project it in the front view. And then we'll draw the front view. This is the front view. And we'll name it as, this is A dash, A, B, C, D, E. Also we'll have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you keep some space. I don't have more space here because I have to show you question also and answer also. So I don't have more space between these two. You keep more space so that this naming will not get mixed. Okay. Let me use another color for naming this this view. So this will be what now? Let us take this as A dash, B dash. This is C dash, E dash, and this will be D dash. So this will be 4 dash. This is 3 dash, 5 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash. Okay, is this much clear to all of you?
यस सर. सर एक डाउट था सर.
हाँ पूछो.
सर ये टॉप व्यू में सर वो एक लाइन भी आएगा ना सर?
कौन सा लाइन आएगा?
सर जो बेस है उसका.
ये बेस है ना, तो ड्रॉ किया ना बेस.
अच्छा. हाँ 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 सर.
ठीक है. This will be how much? This will be how much is it? 60. So you have to draw this completely like this. Now what is the second stage? Second stage is to incline it. At what angle? Angle given is 30 degrees. So what I will do is, I will see, pay attention now how I am drawing the inclined view. So first I am drawing this line. This line is drawn at what degree? Can you tell me the angle?
Sir 45, right? No, 30.
No.
60
No.
degree.
60 degree, correct. Because axis is inclined to HP at 30 degree. Which is axis? So this is axis. See, this is axis. And this angle should be how much? 30 degree. This angle should be 30 degree. So this angle should be how much? This should be 60 degree. And then I will draw this line. How will I draw the line? From here to here. And so this length of this line is equal to this length. So somewhere here, where is the axis here? Axis is this. So from this point, I will draw this is 60. Okay, this completes the front view. Now we'll name it. So this will be A1 dash, then this will be B1 dash. Here we have C1 dash, and I am writing it inside. I don't have space. C1 dash, E1 dash, and here this point is. I am writing it inside. You should write it outside. Okay, this point should be D1 dash. Now next step is to what? Is to project it downwards like this. So we'll project it vertically downwards, and this line also will project vertically downwards. And at the same time we'll project this lines, horizontal lines. So when you are drawing it with the help of pencil and scale to the scale, then it will take more time. Okay, I'm drawing it freely so I can do it quickly. Now understand the naming first here. What will be this? This will be 1 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash, then 3 dash and 5 dash, comma in between if you want you can give, and 4 dash. Now all of you will pay attention here. A1 we have here, A we have here, A. So A is here and A is here. So this point will be A1, A1. Similarly, we have B on this line, and we have B on this line. So intersection of this will be this point B. So B1 will be this point, B1. And in the same way, this will be C1, and here we will have E1, and where will be D1? D1 will be this point, D1. Then this will be 4-1, this will be 5-1, this will be 3-1, this point will be 1-1, and this point will be 2-1. Till here, is it clear to all of you or any doubt?
No.
Clear to all of you? Okay, now how is the sequence in which in what sequence will we join this? We will join this as in the sequence like this: A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, and E to A. Okay, this is one sequence. Remember, second sequence is 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and 5 to 1. So here, and this is another sequence. And which is the third sequence? 1 to A, 2 से B तक, 3 से C तक ज्वाइन करेंगे, 4 से D तक ज्वाइन करेंगे और 5 से E तक ज्वाइन करेंगे. इन तीन सीक्वेंस पे इसको हमको ड्रॉ करना है. ठीक है, ज्वाइन करना है. नो, दिस इज विच व्यू? दिस इज फ्रंट व्यू. This is which view? This is top view. Now in order to draw this top view, we will look at this object from the top. यहाँ से देखेंगे and we will write here T. So looking at this view from the top, will enable us to draw this view. ये कैसे दिखेगा? कौन बताएगा? इसको जब हम ऊपर से देखेंगे तो हमको समझेगा कि इसमें क्या किसको ज्वाइन करना है. ठीक है. Now pay attention here. See, A to B, I am joining A to B. B to C I am joining B to C. Then C to D I am not joining. A to E I am joining. बस ये तीन ही लाइन ज्वाइन किया. ये तीन लाइन क्यों ज्वाइन किया? Because I know that this is the outer periphery of the object. ये outer periphery पे, उसके बाहर का outer part है ये बाहर का part है. So this cannot be dotted. तो इसको बिल्कुल blindly you can draw continuous line here. E to D ये अंदर है ना, part के अंदर आता है. This is coming inside the part यहाँ पे इस particular view में. So we are not sure about E to D. अब इसको छोड़ दो इतना. इसको बाद में देखते हैं. Now come to this. देखो ऊपर से अगर इसको देखेंगे, यू आर वीविंग दिस फ्रॉम द टॉप, कैन यू सी दिस एंटायर पेंटागन हियर? ये पूरा पेंटागन ऊपर से दिखेगा क्या? सोचो थोड़ा। दिस इज अ प्रिज्म, पेंटागोनल प्रिज्म, इसको हमने ऐसे ड्रॉ किया है। तो ऊपर से हम देख रहे हैं, तो ये पूरा जो फेस है 1 से 2, 2 से 3, 3 से 4, 4 से 5, 5 से 1, ये ऊपर से दिखेगा क्या हमको पूरा, कि नहीं दिखेगा?
नहीं सर,
नहीं दिखेगा।
आई थिंक 1 2 3 4 5 सर वो डॉटेड लाइन आएगा।
ये देखो ऐसे हमको ये पेंटागन दिखेगा जब हम उसको ऊपर से देखेंगे। तो इसको यहाँ से देखना है हमको, ठीक है, यहाँ से देखना है। इसका एंगल कितना है इंक्लिनेशन का? एंगल इज हाउ मच? 30 डिग्री, 30 डिग्री। सो कैन वी सी दिस एंटायर फेस? ये पूरा फेस दिख रहा है हमको ऊपर से पेंटागन का, ये पूरा?
No, sir.
क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है? ये तो ऊपर से देख रहे हैं ना, ये यही तो फेस देख रहे हैं ना ऊपर से।
सर उसका बेस नहीं दिखेगा ना सर?
नहीं, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट फेस, टॉप फेस।
दिखेगा सर।
नहीं
टॉप
सर, नहीं दिखेगा।
बेस तो ये हो गया, बेस तो ये नीचे है, तो बेस तो यहाँ पर है।
सर सिर्फ वो लाइन दिखेगा सर, जो ई से 1 और ए से 1 जो है वो लाइन दिखेगा सर।
इसको मैं नाम ही देता हूँ यहाँ पे, देखो आई विल नेम इट, दिस इज विच वन, दिस इज डी। मैं अभी डैश वगैरह कुछ देता नहीं हूँ, ओके, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग द नेम्स। दिस इज E, A, B, C. So this point will be. So this is how it will be seen when it is drawn, when it is inclined. 3D view में ऐसे दिखेगा. This is 5, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And this is resting. It is resting on HP on which point? D. D is on HP, or D is on XY line. नो टेल मी, ये जो ग्रीन शेडेड पोर्शन है ये ऊपर से दिखेगा क्या तुम लोग? दिख रहा है? दिस ये 3D व्यू है, ये फ्रंट व्यू है। इसी को यहाँ से फ्रंट व्यू से देखेंगे तो ऐसे दिखेगा। कैन यू सी दिस ग्रीन शेडेड पोर्शन, ऑल ऑफ यू?
यस सर।
पूरा दिखता है? कैन यू सी 1 2 3 4 5, चारों पांचों पॉइंट्स दिख रहे हैं सबको?
हाँ सर।
Now tell me whether this point D is visible. ये पॉइंट D दिख रहा है ऊपर से, कि उसके बीच में उसके ऊपर ये कुछ आ जाता है? और कैन वी सी दिस पॉइंट D?
सर उसके
No.
ऊपर नहीं
No,
दिखेगा।
sir.
No sir, not visible.
ठीक है, इसको इमेजिन करो अभी। देखो D पॉइंट इज हियर, फिर D पॉइंट से ये देखो D पॉइंट यहाँ पर है। अब D पॉइंट से हम आ रहे E पॉइंट, या D से आ रहे हम C पॉइंट। So it's spreading outward from point D to point E, और point D to point C. It's spreading outward. मतलब ये तो इसके और इसके बीच में हो गया। मतलब D यहाँ पर है तो C कहाँ पर आ रहा है? It's coming towards us. And where is this point E? It's going into the screen. So यहाँ पे एक V फॉर्म होता है, V शेप फॉर्म हो रहा है, उसके बीच में V का जो वर्टेक्स है वहाँ पर एक D पॉइंट है। सी दिस पॉइंट, तो ये ऊपर से दिख नहीं सकता है हमको, वी कैन नॉट सी दिस पॉइंट. So every time it's not needed to draw this. You can now understand from this. Okay, try to understand from this. See, this entire face is visible. Can you, because you can see 1 2 3, यहाँ से देखो ये point दिखता है, 3 दिख रहा है, point 4 दिख रहा है. Directly you can see. There is no obstacle in between. Can you see this point? No, you cannot see this point here because there is obstacle. This line is obstacle. Maybe this is also obstacle. Maybe C वाला, D वाला, सॉरी C वाला, E वाला, A वाला और B वाला, ये चारों लाइंस के बीच में ये D है, तो ये नहीं दिखेगा. ये पूरा बेस नीचे का दिखेगा हमको, ये पूरा का पूरा बेस नहीं दिखता है बिकॉज वी हैव इंक्लाइंड इट टू ये बेस इसके नीचे हाइड हो गया, इट इज हिडन, सो वी कैन नॉट सी दिस एंटायर बेस. Is this much clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
That's why see 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 1, ये पूरा दिख रहा है हमको. We can see this entire this thing. So we have drawn this. ये बॉटम एज है जो विजिबल आउटर एज है, ए से बी, बी से सी और ए से ई, ये भी हमको पूरा विजिबल है क्योंकि आउटर एज है. ई से लेकर 5 तक, दिस इज वन लाइन दैट यू हैव टू ड्रॉ. यू हैव टू ड्रॉ सी से लेकर 3 तक, दिस इज अनदर लाइन दैट यू हैव टू ड्रॉ. ये दोनों आउटर एज है तो ये पूरा दिखेगा. ओके, नाउ रिमेनिंग थिंग्स वी हैव टू थिंक वेदर इट इज डार्क और कंटिन्यूस लाइन और डॉटेड लाइन. कंटिन्यूस और डॉटेड, देखो एक एक लाइन का एनालिसिस करते हैं. सी दिस लाइन ए से 1 तक, ए से 1 मतलब विच लाइन, दिस लाइन ए से 1, और इसी के साथ हमको फ्रंट व्यू में दिख रहा है बी से 2. Now if you see from the top view, if you see from the top view, this is the edge which is on the top surface. top surface है, कौन सा edge है, देखो ये this is this edge, A से 1 तक और B से 2 तक, ये दिख रहा है हमको. We can see this. Are you convinced for this? A1 and B2.
सर उनमें से
Yes.
एक दिखेगा ना सर, क्योंकि वो दोनों एक दूसरे के ऊपर है, तो एक दिखेगा ना.
एक दूसरे के ऊपर नहीं है, एक दूसरे के ऊपर नहीं है, ये हॉरिजॉन्टल है. ये देखो एक दूसरे के ऊपर नहीं है, ये ऊपर से जब हम देखेंगे ना, इसको यहाँ से देखेंगे तो ये इधर है, ये इधर है. ये पूरा रेक्टेंगल दिख रहा है हमको, ये पूरा रेक्टेंगल दिख रहा है. फिर ये बाजू वाला रेक्टेंगल थोड़ा दिख रहा है, ये बाजू वाला थोड़ा दिख रहा है, और नीचे का कुछ नहीं दिखेगा, D4 कुछ नहीं दिखेगा. देखो फ्रंट व्यू से ए और बी एक ही पॉइंट में है, ए और बी एक ही पॉइंट में है. टॉप व्यू में देखो, यहाँ पर देखो टॉप व्यू में एक ही पॉइंट पर है क्या, नहीं. इसका टॉप व्यू देखेंगे तो एक यहाँ पर है, एक यहाँ पर है. Okay, so since it is clearly visible, we can join this A to 1 and B to 2. ठीक है, इतना ज्वाइन किया. सो वी हैव नाउ ज्वाइन 1 से ज्वाइन किया, 2 से ज्वाइन किया, 3 से ज्वाइन किया, 5 से ज्वाइन किया. अभी बचा 4 और D. सो इफ यू सी फ्रॉम दिस, अभी इसको भूल जाओ क्योंकि ये बार बार एग्जाम में ड्रॉ नहीं करेंगे हम 3 डायमेंशनल. इसको यहाँ से अगर देखते हैं तो ये एच जो है, ये एच 4 से लेकर D तक, ये पूरा नीचे आता है. सो यू कैन सी मी नाउ, आई एम टर्निंग ऑन द कैमरा. That comes like this, it comes like this. ये वाला एज है वो D, और यहाँ पर C है, दिस इज C, दिस इज E, और ऊपर है A और B, A B, और ये D पॉइंट नीचे आ रहा है. सो वी कैन नॉट सी दिस D पॉइंट क्योंकि उसके ऊपर A B है, C और E है. इट इज लाइक दिस. सो वी कैन नॉट सी दिस पॉइंट D, हम नहीं देख पाते. That's why this point D to point 4 will be a dotted line. This will be a dotted line. And also I said that it will form a V, so this is also not visible. This is also not visible. So generally you can see that there are 3 dotted lines. 1, 2, 3 which I have drawn now, and these 3 dotted lines will be dotted because these 3 edges will not be visible. Okay, so you can take the screenshot of this, all of you, and think on this. You think on this, how this is visible, how this is not visible. इसको 3 डायमेंशनल बना के देखो, या फिर कोई पेंटागोनल प्रिज्म तुम लोग बना के देखो. पेपर का भी प्रिज्म बना सकते हो. एक कार्डबोर्ड का एक पेंटागन बनाओ, ये दूसरा पेंटागन बनाओ, और उसको ज्वाइन करो, ऐसे ही पेपर ज्वाइन करो और देखो उसको रख के ऐसा. Unless and until you do it, because now it's not offline. If it is offline, we would have shown you the pentagonal model. Okay, would have given it to you to see how it looks like. So abhi you can do it at your home. Create a pentagonal lamina. How many? 2 pentagonal lamina, and then join it, and then keep it in this position and see what you see. कि ये देखो देखो ये तीनों एजेस हमको, उसको नंबर दो, उसको नाम दो वहाँ पे, सेम ऐसे ही नाम दो ABCD, एंड देन सी व्हाट इज विजिबल एंड व्हाट इज नॉट. ओके.
Sir, could you just explain how the pentagonal lamina is placed? नहीं समझा सर, वही प्लेस नहीं समझा इसीलिए.
ये ऐसा था पहले, ठीक है, ये तो समझ गया.
हाँ
ठीक है. अभी मेरे पास लैमिना है नहीं पेंटागोनल, मैं ये दिखाता हूँ. देखो यहाँ पर initially it was like this, correct, it was like this, and now then it was inclined like this. पहले ऐसा था, फिर इंक्लाइन किया. अभी इंक्लाइन, ये रेस्ट किस पे कर रहा है वो देखो क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला है. इट इज रेस्टिंग ऑन व्हाट, इट इज रेस्टिंग ऑन कॉर्नर, इट इज रेस्टिंग ऑन कॉर्नर. तो इसको ऐसे ड्रॉ किया, दिस कॉर्नर. see now, if I am saying this corner, it is resting on this corner. Okay, so you can hold any square or rectangular box like this in your hand and see if this is going down here. So this edge is not visible from the top, not visible from the top. इसके और इसके नीचे आता है ये, it comes below it. See like this. Can we see from the top? Can we see from the top this edge?
No sir.
Can we see from the top? No, we cannot see this edge, correct? We cannot see this. तो यही वो edge है जो D वाला edge जो यहाँ पर है. On the screen you can see ये जो D वाला और 4 वाला जो edge है, ये वही edge है जो यहाँ पर है, जो हम नहीं देख पाते ऊपर से. ठीक है. सो अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू डू इट फॉर 1 और 2 ऑब्जेक्ट्स, एक दो ऑब्जेक्ट बनाओ और करके देखो तो ही वो इजी हो जाएगा. अदरवाइज you can refer the solved questions and then you can have doubt, you will have doubts and you can ask me. ठीक है. तो till here it is clear to all of you. This is what I think, and we'll continue with this topic in the third lecture. Okay students, thank you.
Bye sir, thank you sir.
Bye sir, thank you.
Bye, sir.